Survivors of sexual abuse deserve to live their lives free from fear.
So I was sexually abused by my father. He was sentenced in 2011 and his release date was 2019.
My story is that I was raped when I was only a child, 7 years of age. Years later, I said, do you know what? I'm going to go further about this. And the judge merited 15 years.
At the time, I didn't think about him being released and I was very naive to the process.
He only ended up doing 10 years. So fair known, like when I had got that message from the prison saying that he was due out, like my heart raced every day. I thought, oh my God, I can't believe it. He's back out, going to be back out in the streets. He's going to do what he done again to me and to others.
The night before he got out, I felt like I was falling back down into depression and a panic. And I'd already lost out years to depression. And my kids had lost out on having a functioning mum. I feel if the legislation had been there at the time, I would have feeling more safe and secure.
Sinn Féin's bill means that at the time that somebody's convicted of a sexual violence offence, a court can impose a restraining order on that person when they are eventually released from prison. And this is important because it will ensure that victims and survivors of sexual violence won't have to re-endure the anxiety, the stress, the fear they feel as a perpetrator comes towards the end of their sentence.
Other people don't understand. You've already been traumatised as a child, PTSD, depression, and a whole lot of other stuff, but fear.
I just feared for others, to be honest. Like he stole my life away, but you know, for the 10 years he was actually locked up, my life was so good. I was at my happiest, known in my heart that he could never, ever, ever touch another child.
I do find myself when I'm out and about with the kids looking around, sometimes just a glance I can see someone that looks like my dad and think, oh no, because even if he approached me or my children, there's nothing we can do. We can ring the guards, but there's no legal reason why he can't sit down beside me and have a cup of tea.
Victims and survivors deserve to know that the perpetrator won't be able to seek them out, to approach them or to harass them.
In my darkest moments, it could have changed everything. And I'd love to stand up in that hall and tell them that this is, you know, this is happening. This day and age is 2025. It's not back in the 80s. Things need to change.
A lot of people don't realise that the abuser had already groomed you and that they are a predator, and a lot of them don't have fear for when they come out of prison and will approach you. And I think that this law and legislation needs to be there for victims.
You know, it's not fair on me, it's not fair on all the other survivors and victims. You know, get this bill passed would mean so much to me. It's for the people that's coming after us. That's what's needed. The next generation is what exactly it's needed for.
Survivors have led the way on this, and Sinn Féin will stand firmly with them. Together we can build a system that protects, supports and respects those who have already endured far too much.
So this Tuesday, we'll move one step forward to delivering that protection. Sinn Féin stands with survivors today and always, and now is the chance for TDs of all political parties to support survivors, to support victims, and to support Sinn Féin's bill.